no Jedi. Not by a long shot.
What is up, everybody? What is up? Welcome to the SJG Gridiron Report here on the Sports Jedi Network. I am your host. I am PGHChrisTv, and this is going to be a very short video. I am a little late to the scene. I am going on a mini vacation here shortly, so I just want to give you guys my quick thoughts on the events that took place on Monday with Jalen Ramsey and Minkah Fitzpatrick being traded back and forth, and we still have some updates on TJ Watt. First off, I just want to give a shout out to all you listeners, all the subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Please hit the subscribe button, bell for notifications every time we go live or have a video. We have some great interviews coming up later today and tomorrow, this week. You know, we have a crazy a couple weeks left in the pro wrestling. If you're listening to me on Spotify, Apple Music, any of your platforms for podcasting, we appreciate you. Make sure you go leave a review, follow us, and all that good stuff. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get into some business with the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Jalen Ramsey has been traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers from the Miami Dolphins in exchange for Minkah Fitzpatrick. Minkah Fitzpatrick is no longer a Pittsburgh Steeler, three-time Pro Bowler. Wow. I know a lot of Steelers fans aren't happy about this one. A lot of Steelers fans are not happy about this trade. I'm going to say this. With all due respect to Minkah Fitzpatrick, I might be the only Steelers fan that does not give a shit that this happened. I might be the only Steelers fan that actually likes this. Please tell me what Minkah Fitzpatrick has done for the Steelers defense in the last two seasons. Blowing coverage, missing open tackles. Why is it such a big deal that Minkah's not on the team anymore? We have Darius Slay, Joey Porter Jr., Jalen Ramsey, and we just gave Deshaun Elliott a fucking bag. You don't think our secondary's fine without Minkah? Seriously? It's already been rumored that Jalen Ramsey wants to take some snaps at safety if he really has to. He can be a slot corner, outside corner. I mean, he could do everything. He's more of a variety than Minkah. Minkah can't line up like a cornerback does. He gets blown every time. He gets blown playing free safety. That's unacceptable. You don't know how many times last season I was screaming at my TV, specifically at Minkah, because he fucks up during coverage and then can't make a wide open tackle. I'm not sitting here saying he sucks because he's a three-time Pro Bowler and he's one of the best defensive players we had. But in this, especially our best secondary player. But the last two seasons, he has not delivered. He has not produced. We have to get rid of him. It's no different than anybody on that team. We have to do what we have to do. People don't understand. We are in the same division, and we have to play Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow 2 times a fucking year. But the Steelers are bad, and they're a bad football team because they're putting everything they need to into their defense. Look, I get it, Steelers fans. I'm one of those people too, where I can't wait until we get another wide receiver. I don't have the high hopes on Roman Wilson being that wide receiver too, because he has not played a fucking season yet. This is technically supposed to be his sophomore season second year, it's going to be his rookie year because he didn't play last year. He got 4 snaps, if that, during the Colts game. So again, Calvin Austin, I don't see him being a solid wide receiver 2. He's really good in the slot. You open up the run game. You open up DK outside. Robert Woods, veteran. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't have anything hopes for him. He's a veteran. He knows how to run routes. He can catch the ball. I'm not too worried about our offense. As much as people might view me, a little bit like, whoa, you're not worried about the offense? No, I'm not. Our offensive line's young. They're fine. We have a decent receiver core. We just got Juju Smith, another tight end from Miami, which he was part of the trade. Worked with Arthur Smith and in Atlanta and Tennessee. You could use him like a fullback, like a Derek Watt was back in the day, or you could have him as another tight end. I know we have Darnell Washington and Freiermuth, but we have the pieces on offense we need, especially with the addition of Aaron Rodgers. And if Aaron Rodgers is doing what he's doing and really helping the Will Howards of the world, and we're a young up-and-coming team with some veterans like DK Metcalf, like Jalen Ramsey. I don't see this as negative. This is awesome. We have one of the best defensive backs, if not the best corner in on our fucking football team. I mean, I don't understand. This is who we picked up this all season: Aaron Rodgers, DK, Ramsey, Juju Smith, Darius Slay. I mean, I don't understand the outrage, Steelers Nation. I don't. I really don't. We need to be excited. We need to be happy. We finally have a better defense than normal. This is a better defense going in than last year, in my opinion. When Beanie Bishop probably won't get fucking blown every time because he won't be out there. Guys, give it an open mind. Please. Think about the teams that we're going to have to play on the offense side of the ball, where they're so good. This is the best pickup we could have done. I like this a lot better than the DK Metcalf trade. I do, because defense wins championships. Our secondaries wins championships. Our offense will get there. Aaron Rodgers will get there. DK Metcalf will get there. Pat Freiermuth will get there. But it all starts with the defense. It starts with the defense. Speaking of the defense, I never thought I'd had this conversation in my life. I really didn't. I thought I'd not. You would be crazy. I would have told you you're crazy if you would have told me in 2025, this season, I'd be talking about a TJ Watt potentially leaving the Steelers. There was a lot of information going on with TJ Watt. He has not been at mandatory training camps. And the rumor that I'm seeing on Sports Illustrated, some on ESPN, where the Washington Commanders want to try to make a trade. They think they could try to make a trade for the Steelers regarding TJ Watt. No, it's not happening. I understand why people, if they're entertaining that idea with the Commanders, because the Commanders are a really good team. Jaden Daniels going out there his rookie year, getting him to the NFC Championship. Terry McLaurin is still dealing with the contract issue as well. He wants more money by Washington. They don't really want to give it to him. He's a little upset about that. So there's contracts being, talked about for both sides of the ball. For both teams, excuse me. I don't see where I don't see Washington getting rid of Terry McLaurin. I see Washington ultimately paying him. That's their wide receiver one. They just got Deebo Samuel, who honestly does not look in the best of shape. They're going to need Terry McLaurin if they want to go back to the NFC Championship or possibly a Super Bowl. I think obviously TJ Watt helps them tremendously on the defensive side. And I don't know how much money Washington really has because I don't cover them, but I'm willing to bet that they're not going to end up giving Terry McLaurin what he wants and then getting TJ Watt a fair pay. I think the Steelers are most likely going to get a deal done with TJ. I don't see him leaving Pittsburgh. He doesn't want to leave Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh doesn't want him to leave. This is just this is my personal opinion. I think this is what's happening. I think the Steelers organization, the Rooneys, Mike Tomlin, Omar Khan, I think they want to get the pieces they want into Pittsburgh. The outsiders, the DKs, the Jalen's, hell, maybe another wide receiver with Gabe Davis. They want the pieces that they want new, and they want them already made sure that they have their pay. So when Omar Khan and the Steelers stop bringing in all these outsiders, they have their set money aside to give TJ Watt. I think TJ Watt's going to get paid. It's just going to be a little bit. It's going to be officially when, Omar and the Steelers stop saying, hey, we don't need any more players. We don't need any more trades. We don't need to go out there any more free agents. All the money we have aside, we're going to give it to TJ. I think that's what's happening. I don't think it's the Steelers organization's trying to get TJ to take a pay cut because he's not coming to mandatory training camps. Mandatory training camps, if you don't come to the mandatory training camps, you're going to get at least a $100,000 fine. And the fact that he's willing to pay the $100,000 fine every single time and not show up to training camp means that he means business. He's standing on business, and I don't blame him. He is the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers statistically suck without TJ Watt on the field. That defense statistically sucks without TJ Watt on the field. The Steelers fans and the Steelers nation suck without TJ Watt on the field. Say what you want. TJ Watt's the most important player on our team. But we're not paying him? Seriously? Myles Garrett and Max Crosby already got their bag. Micah Parsons is about to get his bag, but not TJ Watt? That's ridiculous. TJ's the number one defensive player in football. I don't care what anyone says. It ain't Micah Parsons. It ain't Myles Garrett. It's not Max Crosby. His name's TJ Watt. The stats speak for themselves. His sack numbers speak for themselves. What are we waiting for? Seriously, I'm looking at my camera and I'm speaking to Omar Khan right now. What are you fucking waiting for? You're playing with the fans' intelligence. You're messing with the team. You don't think the team wants TJ out there? You don't think Alex Highsmith or Nick Herbig or our new pass rusher from the Ohio State University, Jack Sawyer? You don't think those guys want TJ out there helping them with their reps, making sure they're where they're. He's the fucking captain. He's the leader of that group, especially that linebacker core. And him not being at mandatory training camps is brutal, especially for the new guys in the system that are coming in to learn, like Jalen Ramsey. We need him out there. We need to start practicing coverages, schemes, all that stuff. Pass rushers, gaps, all that. I mean, we need TJ Watt out there to have a complete defense, to be serious Super Bowl contenders. And I'm super confident in telling you guys, I think the deal's going to happen. I think the deal's going to happen between TJ. I don't think he's going to leave Pittsburgh. But we need to get it done fast because I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of waking up, checking my phone, and there's rumors potentially of him being traded. And Washington's the number one team. That's really the only team I've seen, if I'm being quite honest. I think it's just speculation. I think it's just media outlets and all that stuff kind of just predicting or seeing what the scenarios are. I don't really think they believe that TJ Watt's going to leave Pittsburgh either. I just think they want a headline. They want clicks. They want people to believe them. But I'm not. TJ Watt's going to get a deal done. He'll be in Pittsburgh for the rest of his career. Jalen Ramsey, again, coming in. Great trade. I love it. Again, Juju Smith comes into tight end, works with Arthur Smith in 2 years with Tennessee and Atlanta. This isn't his first rodeo with him. Arthur Smith is going to know how to utilize him well in the offense. And I think Jalen Ramsey, if he does get the snaps at corner or at safety, it really opens up the cornerback room a little bit. Or, I'm a little bit confused on who's going to play safety. I could see Deshaun Elliott playing safety, or free safety, but we're gonna have to figure that out as time comes. Football is this month, ladies and gentlemen. We do have the Hall of Fame game coming up later this month on the 31st. Then next week or next month, August, is preseason. It's preseason. I will be here next month reviewing the first preseason game we have against Travis Hunter and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I believe is our first preseason game next month. So I definitely want to give you guys some reviews, my thoughts on that when that happens. If any Steelers news breaks out before then, I'm always going to be here giving you guys my opinions, my updates. Again, I apologize. I was a few days late with this one. I'm currently, after I record this, I'm going to head up to a mini vacation for a couple days, 4th of July. So this was a great way to start that. And we have a lot more coming up this season on the SJG Gridiron Report. So that was it for this episode today. Thank you guys for listening, for watching. Please, again, make sure to go subscribe to the YouTube. We are at 20.1 thousand subscribers. We cannot appreciate you guys anymore. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Please, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, iHeart, or whatever you listen to your podcast on, please follow us, leave a review, come to the YouTube channel, come to our playback where we show you the professional wrestling on the screen and you can watch along with us. And please keep up on more updates, or keep a look on updates on my X channel at PGHChrisTv, SJN, which stands for Sports Jedi Network. I will be back here with you guys next week, this weekend, for weekly wrestling. I've been PGHChrisTv. This has been the SJG Gridiron Report. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.